Babbit. Got a 2-stroke lead going into the back 9. We started off with hole 10, 276 feet. It is uphill, low ceiling, takes a lot of commitment, but it's very gettable too. Nick had that sweet 50-55 foot putt to finish off the front 9, and he is getting things started really well on the back 9. That's how you throw this hole. He is parked. Another well thrown shot. Low and let it skip up there. That is how you throw this hole. And that is how you don't throw this hole. He put it up in the air too high. So much danger when it's up in the air like that. Early release, he will have a long putt. Something tells me he's going to run it right now. Good idea, keeping it low, but with that left to right, it landed flat on the ground. Not going to skip that way. Got to put a wing tip down.
Super nice touch.
Ooh! Nice putt by David. Good bid by Isaac. Ooh. Lapse in concentration. I don't know what happened there. Kevin is very solid from that spot.
Yeah, there you go.
Excellent park job by Luke, and how quickly things can change. After being tied on hole 7, now after hole 10, Luke has a 4-shot lead over Kevin.
Oh, that is good.
Hole 11 short, uphill. Most people are going to throw the forehand. Pretty easy tree, pretty easy hole. They got some trees on the left side that will block you. Nick going with the turnover. That's how I usually approach this hole. Just throw a nice little turnover up there. And that worked out really well for him. Also going with the backhand turnover. That looked pretty good too. Looks a little bit short. but inside the circle.
Oh, bad down.
This time, Isaac opts for the backhand approach as well. Everybody's throwing a backhand on this round. That one goes a little straighter, but it had nice power. He's putting. That one was really good. He is on the left side. Probably inside 20 feet. Excellent putt by Isaac. He needed that. He's been in a bit of a drought since his ace on hole 6. Luke now facing a looking like a little over 20 foot, 23 foot putt. Got a tree right there to his left. Don't know if that messed him up. Doesn't appear to be a straddle putter. Excellent putt. Nice deuce. And the Potts brothers with CTP. So everybody got a deuce on this one except for Luke, who still has a very comfortable lead. Nick is inching up. He is in double digits, 10 under, only 2 behind his cousin. And we have this long tunnel shot, hyzer flip, make it fade right, and continue to glide across the ravine. Give yourself a putt. Probably the best hole on this course, in my opinion. So much fun to play. Excellent, excellent shot by Nick. Never clipped a branch.
Hey, I made the gap.
Isaac hits that gap dead center, makes it flip right.
I took a 5 on this.
Very nicely executed. Ooh, this one's hanging out way left, and it hits the tree. He is way up on the left side. And okay, so this hole, even when you pipe a shot down the fairway, you have to make it go right, because if you go long and you hyzer out long, it's not an easy approach, especially when the pin placement is on the longer pin positions up on the left. Too high, didn't give it a chance to flip. It was going to. And David gets some work out of that one. Traveled a nice distance, should be okay for an up and down. Troubles for Luke. He is halfway down the fairway. Third shot, left to right, mid-range approach, works that very well. He is just below the basket, about 15 feet. Kevin opts for the left to right approach. He could have thrown it straight at it, but there's more airspace on the left. Wise decision. And for the par save, Dave is about 65 feet away. Good bid. Isaac for a deuce. Which in my opinion, this is an eagle putt, but really good shot by Isaac. Boom! Nice putt by Isaac. Gets the deuce on the very tough hole 12. And after his 5 the first round, that is a 3-shot swing on just one hole. Nick also with a really good shot. Good line, just short. He'll settle for an easy 3. Lucas with a bogey. He is now only 1 shot away from Nick. If Nick makes this. And he does, no problem. So he's got a 1-throw lead over Nick. A 2-throw lead over Kevin. And we still have 6 holes to go. Hole 13, you just got to use your imagination. Kind of practice it, see what it is that works for you. Personally, I like to go on the right side and give myself a long putt uphill. But that almost never results in a birdie. Isaac is going for the tall flex shot. He's trying to make it flatten up high and die left. And it is not an easy shot to execute. It's a high degree of difficulty shot selection. That's more like what I do personally. I try to get to that big tree over there and have a clean shot uphill. That's a good shot. You know, that's I think that's about average for this hole. You end up with a 50 foot look at the basket. He stays up on the top. Looks to be just inside or just on the circle's edge. Luke hangs that one out wide, and it works out. He's okay for his par. Not an easy putt for Nick right there. Looks to have about the same putt that Nick just had Ooh, excellent putt, Kevin. Great straddle putt. With that, Kevin moves into a tie for second place with Nick.
Oh no. Oh goodness.
David misses his 25-foot putt. And Isaac's approach ran very long. But when you putt like him, no worries. He'll make the comeback. Kevin with the lone deuce, making a move. He is catching Luke, and he is tied Nick. Hole 14, just throw it across that ravine. There's a lot of stuff up high that can block you. But the smart shot would probably be just throw straight down towards that red PVC marker, pitch up, get your easy three, and walk away. But why would you try and miss a chance and get a deuce? We've seen overhand shots over the trees in the first round. Let's see what this round has to offer. Kevin's going right at it.
Are you putting? That's awesome.
That's pretty good. From this angle, you can see that blue tint of the basket right there. Isaac will stick to his guns and go for the high tomahawk.
Man.
Doesn't quite get there. Oh, right at it. Needs to skip up there. He's okay. Really good shot by Nick. Not bad. He's got a lengthy putt. And he tips this disc over. It gets a nice kick. He's up there putting. Great putt by Isaac from about 65 feet downhill. Ah! What a putt by Luke. Excellent. He came to play, ladies and gentlemen. What a putt. Nick is just outside the circle. And he too leaves it dead center low, hits the face mask just like David did. Kevin has to resort to the straddle putt again. So that's 3 putts, dead center, just not at the right height, 2 face masks, 1 chain holder. Hey, everybody hit basket on the putt. Even Isaac from 70 feet down the hill. Good golf. We get a visit from tournament director Michael Kruger, walking the course. Hole 15, very nice, short, easy hole, very scenic. Just a stable mid-range. Drop it nicely on the green with a hyzer. If you're a lefty, then a forehand would come in handy for it. There's only one lefty in the field today, Eric Eastwood, and he is on the second card. After hitting some branches, he is well short of the basket. That's a little wide. It needs to come back in. And just catches the stuff on the right. Doesn't let him swing back left. And he will be left with a long putt with that bridge right in front of him. Isaac has had a couple of good shots on this hole. They both have skip potential, and that one seems to be a little bit long. Oh, really good shot by Nick. He's long too. He's probably just outside the circle, looking back this way. That is trouble for David. He started that one out too far left. Never had a chance. That's about all he could do. Isaac did skip off long. He's over there, 35 feet out. And looks like to be just inside circle's edge. Dead center. Good putt by Nick. Cards the only birdie on hole 15. Hole 15 has been stingy today. Nick climbs back to within 1 stroke of his cousin.
It's on there.
And David picked up a hitchhiker, a nice little leech. So don't go swimming in that pond, guys. Hole 16, long hole, 370 feet, downhill. Tight tunnel, branches high. requires much accuracy for your deuce. But when you hit that green off the drive, oh, there's no better feeling. Little high. He's in trouble on the left. Did not get out of the bushes. Probably hit 1 foot away from where his cousin hit. Right down the pipe. He does clip a couple of branches up there high. Looks like it detoured his disc to the right side. But he got some flight out of it. He's okay. Just not quite in birdie range though. Isaac goes inside route. Really good pull. Another nice shot there by David. Luke in trouble on the right side. Flicks it out. He's got guardian trees coming in. He makes it past. No! Almost makes it past them. He is left with a 35, 40 foot putt. Hits the first tree, fails to get out of there. He gets another try. Well, this hole is putting a number on Nick. Good out by Kevin. David is very capable of making this putt. This is just left. And someone who has shown an ability to make long putts today, Luke looking to save par. It's just short, right on line. His putting stroke is on today. Oh, Nick is looking forward to hole 17. Excellent, excellent deuce by Isaac. Pin high, 15 feet away. Excellent shot. So with 2 holes to go, Luke leads Kevin by 1. Nick trails Kevin by 1. 333 feet on this par 3, hole 17. We have a low ceiling. We got a creek that is not OB. It's casual water on the left. The road on the left is out of bounds. But there's a lot of stuff to get through before you're even risking reaching that road. can see that bar in the back. That's the Hog Holler Saloon. Great guys over there. Provide a great atmosphere for tournaments, food, drinks, music, really good times. We thank the guys at the Hog Holler Saloon. Oh, really good shot by Kevin Bed. That is hyzering out soon and gets a nasty skip. We'll see what that leaves him. Wide route, good shot by David. Looks to be short of pin high. Nice height. Gets all the way down the fairway. Setting himself up nicely for a deuce. Oh, he clipped something right and he killed him. Okay, so this is the casual water. He would be safe because he's touching ground even if it was out of bounds. So they take a minute to discuss where his lie is allowed to be. He's going from the bridge, and he puts it right there within 12 feet of the basket. So David made it past pin high. Oh, he misses left. He's had a couple of those today where he just misses left of center. David, with his really good drive, makes sure he gets his deuce. And Kevin, with the closest to pin shot, is left with nothing more than 12 feet for his two. Maybe 15. I can't remember the last time I've seen Isaac miss a putt like that. Very uncharacteristic. So leading, going into hole 18, Luke's got a one-stroke lead over Kevin. Such a thin margin. So exciting. Hole 18, 351 feet, plays uphill. You got to throw it long and let it hyzer late around that last guardian tree. So much trouble on the left side. Now, if you pull it right, you're not advancing any further because you have thick cedars. It doesn't make for an easy up and down either from there, so it's really all about getting that accurate shot for the first 200 feet and making sure your disc carries. Kevin clips a branch, and he is short. It really killed his speed.
I must have hit something.
So at this point, Luke is liking his chances. One-stroke lead. Kevin is short of the basket. And he is short too and in trouble. That's on the left side. That's a very tough up and down. So now it's turned. Advantage Kevin with a wider, more open shot on the right side for his par. Nice shot by David, getting all the way down the fairway the way you're supposed to, high and letting fade in. And that's a grip lock by Nick. That's a tendency that one has on this hole. You have to get so much power on this shot that there is the tendency to grip lock it. And just like that, Isaac grip locked it too. He got lucky. He is way, way wide right though. Nick is left with a patent pending stance. Just doesn't pull it right enough. And he is up in the left side. Luke is in trouble here. You can barely see the basket over there. And he has to get up and down if he wants to win. What a shot. Oh, so good. He got all the way out. He still has a tester. But man, from where he was... And Nick's roller gets all the way up. He is dealing with a little bit of stuff on that tree. Really good shot to get out of trouble. Kevin puts it right by the basket. Nice and neat, putting the pressure all on Luke to make his putt. Isaac staring at a 60-footer.
Big putt.
Hits the top of the chain holder, then the rim, and it falls into the basket. I don't think he used any chains on that one. What a way to finish. Gets him to 4 down for the round, 4 down the first round. He is 8 down total. Now David, just outside the circle. Oh, another high putt goes in. Another, that's a deuce. Great putt by David. And this for the win. Cans it. His putting was nearly flawless today. Excellent, excellent day for Luke. Nick's job is not done. He has got a testy little straddle putt right here with the low ceiling. What a putting clinic these guys have given us on this final hole. Amazing. Kevin could not believe his eyes. Thank you so much for joining me on 2017 Rippit Open. Rippit Disc Golf put on a great event. It was so much fun. Thank you to everybody involved. Congratulations, Luke Potts, on your win today. Kevin Babbit, 1005 rated second round, just one throw short. I hope you enjoyed. enjoyed the footage today, and join me again when I go out and film somewhere in the Midwest.